contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
To the inside, Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. The Hornets making their last shot. The three from Okoro. Fires in the triple. Okoro's got 10 points.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
Oh, he tries a three. And the Hornets, another three.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Cleveland has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Pass to Allen. Here's Osman. He's got 5. And there's the lob.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
MP outside to the middle. And Harrell with the basket on the assist by MP. Harrell's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. It's stolen by MP. It'll count. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. Back after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, he really outdid himself in that first half. Stepped up and gave them a big lift.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
Here's who James Borrego is starting the second half with. Hayward and Bridges at the small and power forward spots. MP is out there with Terry Rozier. And it's Harrell in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Osman, hounded by Rozier. Outside Garland. Hornets with the rebound.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Now here's Garland. From down low. Here's Mobley. Tries yet again. And the shot's good.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Here's Rozier. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists here tonight.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
And the shot is good by Garland.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Colin Sexton's nickname at Alabama was the Young Bull. He said, quote, "I just play with a lot of passion. Through adversity, no matter what the score is, I play a complete game. Every time I step on the court, I have to show the world what I can do.
Oh, tremendous energy, Allie, right? Thanks for that. Pass to Osman. Looking to get back on track. He's off on that one. Nice D from Hayward. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 12-4 run. Rozier, the pass to Harrell. And Harrell with the strong finish.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Jacks up a three. Good. That's his fifth bucket in 9 attempts.
It's been a perfect start coming out of the half. I mean, you have to really love the execution.
Pass to Osman. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Back to Garland. Here's Mobley. It's tipped. Clock is at 3. Here's Osman. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron, and it falls. Osman's got 7 points in the game.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Basket counts.
You know, when they try to get Harrell looks at the offensive end, it's usually foul line down, and for good reason. He's effective down there.
Here's Garland. After the basket by Charlotte. Into the lane. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Out to Garland. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Montrezl Harrell, like a lot of second-round picks, carries an attitude edge in how they go after the game that serves him well. He had to fight for minutes early in his career, and he's earned his way.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. After the basket by Charlotte. With the floater. That's good from Allen on the assist by Mobley. Mobley's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, you got to do much more than that to slow Allen. I mean, this guy is long and athletic, capable of converting through contact.
MP finds Bridges. It's good. Bridges has got 4 points in the quarter. And even now, after solidifying his place, remember, he won the 2020 Sixth Man of the Year award. Clark, I don't see his disposition changing that much.
I agree with you, B.A. I mean, he's still chippy as ever, and he's got that edge. It didn't help that the Clippers moved on from him the very summer he won that award you just mentioned. Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
And here's MP. Give him 35. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Okoro. He's got 12. Shot from 12. The offensive rebound.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Here's LeVert. And the layup falls.
Boy, because he's got such great confidence in his ball handling skills, he's fearless attacking the rim.
MP outside, down low. It's stolen by Love. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Here's Okoro. Lays it up and banks it in. Okoro's got 14 points.
His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Oubre. That one a little long. Here's Okoro. He's covered by Oubre. Pass to LeVert. Five on the clock. He gets it in there. LeVert's got 4 points this quarter.
Hey, you know, the mid-range, Jay, continuing to look better over time for LeVert, showing real improvement in knocking that shot down.
Now here's Ball. Now here's MP. Pass to Harrell. Over Markkanen. Charlotte again missing.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Back to LeVert. Garland against ball. Now here's Garland, tightly guarded.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up. Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Pass to Okuro. It's stolen by MP. He's got a clear path. Finished off the break. MP's got 37. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
Now here's Oubre. Give him 8. Here's MP. Basket's good. MP's got 39.
You know, pursuing the pumpkin is all about perseverance, and MP hitting the boards with intensity.
MP against LeVert. Love passes to Garland. LeVert outside. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from 14. The Hornets pull it in. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Washington. Count it. Washington's got his second basket on the night.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Cleveland shooting about 53% on the third, a very good number. Here's Garland. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
MP against LeVert. MP outside to the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retained. Seeing teams pick up the pace, something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
We've got Kevin Love, Lauri Markkanen out there with Darius Garland. Then there's Mobley, and it's Allen in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Here's McDaniels, following the score by Cleveland. MP outside. Well, there's been a lot of discussion about officiating in the league right now. Clark, you think the game's called tighter than it used to be?
I don't really think it's tighter. It's different. I mean, the emphasis is on really giving the offensive players an opportunity to get to the basket and to not allow defensive players to impede with their hands on the perimeter, and I like that part of it. And cutting, you can't just chuck cutters and be overly physical. Basketball is a contact game. It's not a wrestling match, and freedom of movement is an important part of that, and it looks better, and it does, in fact, allow it to be a little more entertaining, in my opinion.
That one falls.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Garland. Softly drops in the floater. Garland's got 22 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And it's in there.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
To the inside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Allen's He's got some old-school big man in him. He's got great hands and mobility and does a good job finishing above the rim.
Here's MP. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. MP's got 43 points.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
On up the court. Here's Martin. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Hard to prevent the bigger guy from getting a clean look there.
Here's Garland. It inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Back to Garland. Down low. Here's Mobley. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Now here's MP. Tries from 6 feet, and it's off the back of the rim. No good. Cleveland has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. To the right side. Marketing with it. Working on McDaniels. Allen. The rebound by MP. MP's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Grant, you played for a Suns team that was influential with their training staff's approach. How has sports medicine changed from the early days?
You know, B.A., it has changed immensely. Nowadays, every team incorporates that foundation that Suns medical staff had back in the day. It's all about prevention. It's about recovery. It's the big picture approach to making sure players can not only get through season after season, but have longevity throughout their careers.
Martin inside, guarded by Garland. MP outside. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Cleveland shooting at 49% so far in the game. Knocks it loose. Here's Love. And he hits it from 9 feet. Love's got his first points of the game.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint, establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
Now here's MP. Hey, expanding his range. 1:24 left in the fourth. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Hornets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this one concludes with their 2nd victory of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Now here's MP. Oh, from deep. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Mobley. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
MP against Markkanen. Inside. Kicks it out to MP. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.
Nice job on the offensive end tonight. Was there anything you saw from defense earlier in this one that you knew you could take advantage of?
Well, they played true to the scouting report, so I've got to thank the scouts and the coaching staff for getting us prepared for this one.
Well, can you go into some specifics about what you were able to take advantage of?
You guys have the tape.
Come on, MP. Can you give us something?
Okay, well, we'll play those guys again, so I'm not trying to give away our secrets, but we're a prepared group. We watch the film, we talk, and we have different ideas for how to approach each game, so you saw a lot of that out there tonight.
That is a lot of W's in the W. And guess what? We're going to stay right here in the W because this player was an offensive juggernaut on the sticks, backing up over 20,000 points. The W scoring champion is T. Mickey Booski. Congratulations.
Yeah, go Mickey. Now let's go over to my team. This year, my team packed in more challenges and cards than ever. And this player put in the skills and the time.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. But traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn. Our setting tonight. A Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. Tonight, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets as they play against the Charlotte Hornets. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Gordon Hayward is a versatile offensive player, but he said, for me, being aggressive is playing downhill. Usually, if I can get things going to the rim first, it opens up every other part of my game. And he's still able to collapse defenses, finish, and create for teammates. Guys?
David, he is the total package. Greg, both teams love to push the ball up the floor, even off of made shots.
And trying to get those easy ones before the defense can get set is always an advantage, and you're seeing more and more teams trying to speed up their pace of play.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Up at the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. And it's Harrell in at the 5 down low. And for Brooklyn, we've got Durant. Curry is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Brown. Some changes. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Drummond. Harris comes in for Bruce Brown. And it's Ben Simmons in for Seth Curry. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Plumlee is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Washington comes in for Bridges. Oubre is checked in for Gordon Hayward. And MP subbed in for Terry Rozier.
And with LaMelo Ball, this team struck gold. Exactly what the Hornets needed. Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent.
Back to Durant for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Oubre kicks to MP. From beyond the arc, 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game. You know, Greg, thinking about LaMelo and this team, he's got the fans here in Charlotte excited.
And Kevin, let's be honest here for a moment. The Hornets haven't had a lot of luck in the draft. Finally, they knocked one out of the park, and the fans are ecstatic.
Here's Ball. He has 5. Oubre outside. Ball, the pass to Plumlee. Charlotte moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Washington. Over Harris. Washington, that's good. And the Hornets lead by 4.
When you see forwards like Washington all over the floor, the easiest shot, though, is normally inside.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And the rejection by MP. Harris against Oubre. MP outside. Back to Oubre. A 3 ball. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Oh, give Oubre credit. I mean, he didn't come into the league as a top shooter. He's put time in on that part of his game.
Outside Durant fires the 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
But it's a matter of pride and a matter of each side trying to seize control of this game right now.
Tries a 3. And the basket by MP. MP's got 6 points. AGA hot off the presses. MP has agreed to a marketing partnership with Mobile One.
I mean, MP has so many followers. It's really going to help Mobile One reach new customers. Smart business decision on their part. Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Yeah, and this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
Here's Plumlee. The shot missing. Aldridge with some nice deep. Simmons with it. Now defended by MP. They double up Simmons. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And the Nets another 3.
Moving it around. assists.
MP outside. Launches it. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Nets trail by 5. Pass to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Well, here's the thing. Irving draws so much attention from the defense. I mean, there's always a guy left wide open.
Ball dishes to MP. Trying his luck from deep. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And it's Aldridge, top of the key. Here's the dish to Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
On our AT&T 5G, I remember watching this stuff.
MP has been posting clips of him playing since his high school days. He has a huge social media presence because of it. But some front offices question if it impacts his dedication to the game.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. MP with it, guarded now by Durant. MP kicks the ball. This one for 3. Simmons pulls it in. Over Washington. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's MP making things happen for Charlotte. And with his work in that quarter, he has 5 three-pointers in the game now. Quite a showing from long range. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And Kevin Durant able to get his shot anytime he wants. But he points out that defense requires all 5.
This league is not one-on-one defense, so it's a team defense. And the best defenders, the reason why they're the best defenders is because they got 4 guys behind them that's going to help them that they trust. So, I think that's what makes us good when we do that.
I agree. Well, if they're locking teams up, they're awfully hard to stop.
And KD, with his length, probably underrated as far as his defensive impact.
How do you say that, Thomas? And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Hornets.
Three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in the early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And another thing they've done right from the start is converting a lot of those second chance opportunities. Those can be hard to come by sometimes.
Simmons is out there with Irving. Then there's Harris. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Claxton in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Oubre outside. Over Aldridge. Off the left rim and out. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets, trailing by 5. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. Here's Claxton, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Aldridge. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
MP outside. Dishes to Plumlee. Oubre passes to MP. Pass to Washington. Over Irving. And it's Washington missing. Nets trail by 3. For 3, Harris. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic at seeing when one of these guys is open.
Thomas dishes to MP. Thomas against Simmons. Thomas kicks to MP. He tries for 3, 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field. Greg, we heard the rumors early in training camp. This team is a bit torn on their view of MP and how he should be used.
Well, from what I heard, the front office loves him. But the man making the lineup doesn't agree, and it's become a point of contention. You wonder when MP will get a chance as a starter.
Yeah, a lot of people have opinions about this season, right? But you have to respect everything he does. He always plays at a high level.
Brooklyn making some changes. Drummond's checked in for Aldridge. Brown comes in for Harris. And Curry subbed in for Irving. Charlotte also making some changes. Harrell, he's checked in for Plumlee. Bridges comes in for P.J. Washington. And Martin subbed in for Kelly Oubre.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Curry on the wing. Launches a 3. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 5th assist in this one. MP looking around. Down low and stolen by Drummond. In transition, here come the Nets. Curry leading the charge.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Brooklyn.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
Yeah, and they've had a great start from beyond the arc as well. The three-point shot seems to be in rhythm.
Thomas passes to MP. Bridges, right side. Chalk up 2 there. Bridges has got 6 points.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
Thomas against Simmons. Now the pass to Curry. The kick out to Brown. Shot clock at 3. Over MP. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Charlotte's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Martin, the pass to MP. On the wing, Bridges. Thomas outside. A rebound by the Nets. Getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
And we'll see what, or if anything has changed. Maybe it's still a matchup of the haves and have-nots. Or maybe the playing field's a little more even.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Here's Claxton. He's guarded by Thomas. Sinks the triple. Curry's got the lead up to 3 now for Brooklyn.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. All part of that maturation process.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And some changes here for the Hornets. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Charlotte as they wrap up. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments. Hornets making a change here. MP's checked in. Durant with it. Now guarded by Harrell. Back to KD. For the lead. And the rejection by MP. On the court for the Hornets. Up of the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. LaMelo Ball is out there with MP. And it's Harrell in at the center position. And here's MP for three. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
When he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
Curry is inside. Harrell on him. Irving kicks to Brown. 6 to shoot. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Drummond. The kick out to Irving. Passes it to KD. To stop the drought. And the layup is good. KD's got 11.
Durant does such a good job of getting high percentage offensive plays. I mean, you can see that over the years.
Here's Ball. Bridges trying to free himself up. And it's Ball, that time on the assist by MP.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Irving passes to KD. Over Bridges. Good on the shot. And with that, the Charlotte lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Durant.
He's standing almost 7 feet tall. With that kind of skill, that kind of height, athleticism, his mid-range jumper, he'll always be there for Durant.
MP against Curry. MP dishes to Harrell. MP outside. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Bridges misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there before the deep.
The quick look, no good that time. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. The lead is 2. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Irving finds Durant. Bobbed up there for Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
MP passes the ball. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Ball's got 20.
He's perfect from the field this quarter. He's giving them fits out there.
And a fast break now for the Hornets. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
MP against Curry. Brown outside. And then Brown with the dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
And here's MP for 3. And it's the Hornets another 3.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Irving with it, now guarded by Ball. Pass to KD. Pulls up on the wing. Outside for Curry. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
MP outside. Puts up a 3. Can't hit that one. And Brooklyn will come the other way. KD passes to Curry. Off target with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
A three from MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Andre Drummond. Ben Simmons comes in for Kevin Durant. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Bruce Brown. MP against Curry. MP outside. Takes a 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Simmons got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Curry with it. Now defended by MP. And the shot is good. Now just a 3-point Charlotte lead.
What focus from the young guard. I like how Simmons stayed locked in on scoring despite the contact.
Thomas passes to MP. Up deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 12 points here in the second half.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And the foul called on MP. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Alton, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.